You're listening to TUSDPillars, part of the 150 years celebration of Tucson Unified School District.
Dr. David Ashcraft taught many students who landed on Broadway and elsewhere. He is most proud of bringing music to the lives of students who would never have experienced it otherwise. Dr. Ashcraft came to Sahuaro High School as a student in 1968. He was hired as a choral director there in 1974 and left 33 years later in 2007. In 2008, Sahuaro named their fine arts complex the David Ashcraft Center for the Performing Arts.
They say the arts is the heart of education, and really to me music is the heartbeat. I just feel that music has the most direct link to the human mind. It elicits emotion, it's involved in celebration, it's involved in sadness. I had the last Shrek on Broadway, I had the Belle in the national touring cast of Beauty and the Beast, I have music professors that are former students of mine. Those were probably going to be successful anyway, but my primary goal was to reach those that wouldn't have music any other way if they didn't have it here. And I think quality was always my hallmark, that whatever we do to the best of our ability. Create a sense of artistry so they get to a point where they couldn't believe that they produced that, and they would have a great sense of pride. I actually opened the school in 1968 as one of the first students, graduated in the first graduating class of 1970. Went to school for 4 years, came back, and my career was here for 33 years as choral director. And I taught everything from music discovery to guitar lab to advanced placement music theory to all the choirs. To this day it's difficult for me to drive by and even look over at the wall and see my name, which is more prominent than the name of the school. So it is indeed a center for the arts. The David Ashcraft Center for Performing Arts is arguably the finest honor that's ever been bestowed upon me. When I stepped down from my position in 2007, approximately a year later, within that year, I was meeting my wife and son for lunch. They laid a packet of materials in front of me, which were board minutes from the previous board meeting, citing the fact that the board unanimously voted to name the Fine Arts Building the David Ashcraft Center for Performing Arts. So my mouth dropped open and I developed a rather large lump in my throat that I don't think has ever disappeared. It was an immense surprise and a high honor. After I wiped away the tears, so I guess I had an out-of-body experience. I think I was numb for a while, maybe still am. I went through my packet of wonderful materials just a week or two ago and relived the dedication and the copper letter from the mayor of Tucson and some of the many cards that were sent to me, and I go, why me? I just sat anonymously and did the job the best I knew how. So why am I being recognized? And the only answer is I represent a lot of people, I think, who did wonderful work here and elsewhere, and I'm just honored to have my name on the building. And I was so touched that they would name it a center, because it is a center of fine arts, a center of excellence, a center of gathering of students, band, orchestra, chorus, theater arts. Really, I think it's just a testament to many, many years of loyalty, many, many years of pride and love for this school. And maybe I embody that, and I represent thousands of others who have stepped across the threshold and sung and danced and played and acted in this facility. My older brother even student taught at Sahuaro. My parents attended fine arts activities and athletic activities for nearly 40 years. So really, I think I represent a number of loyal Cougars who were blessed to have the opportunity to be part of Sahuaro High School. When we moved out northeast as a child, from 4th grade to 12th grade, I was in the Tucson Public Schools, now known as TUSD. TUSD, oldest, that doesn't mean it's the best, but how we become the best is just by creating a sense of pride, by believing in our students, and by the collegiality and the camaraderie of our faculties and staffs. Because if we don't do this together and create the right environment, it's just not going to happen. I tend to look at all the goodness in TUSD, and there is a whole lot of it. TUSD has an incredible heritage and tradition, unmatched in the state of Arizona, I understand. and it's something really to celebrate, and I'm happy to be a part of that celebration. It is something for the masses. Music goes back tens of thousands of years. It is something from the Greeks forward that has been a part of society, but it embraces everything. It embraces all the disciplines, history, language, and it is a learning experience. If you could only just teach one subject in school, it would be music.